G'day there, welcome back to the Sith side. It is great to be back for another week. We are unfortunately not joined by Kai, our kind of child of the show now that has joined us. Unfortunately, he's away this week. So it's back to the OGs, me and Tony, this week to talk through everything that's been going down Star Wars. And I can't wait to talk about it. Tony, how you doing?
I am great. I was on time, full of energy, ready to go. I'm good though. How you doing?
I'm pretty good. It is currently about 42,500 degrees here in Australia and about 110%. So if you can even see the little wisps of my hair starting to curl a little. That's just because the humidity in the air today is absolutely insane. Super hot. It's hardcore summer now. But apart from that, life's pretty good.
Damn, the heat must be making your Wi-Fi a little you're like a little blurry, a little bit.
It did this yesterday as well. I feel like it's a lame excuse, but I think it's the heat.
Whoa, I was joking, but damn. Okay.
Yeah, Sydney is cooking. We are cooking over here. Let me double check Wi-Fi things. And Tony, do you want to say hello to the chat?
Oh, yes. All right. So let's go through the chat. We got 30 of you guys in here watching right now already. Appreciate that. So we got Illyrio in the building. What is up? So I won't be doing any watch parties. I'll be doing reaction videos for sure for Skeleton Crew come Monday. Oh, and then Hannah's fully frozen. All right. So we'll keep this going. Shreddy, what up? What up? Galactic, hello there. Nate, oh, there we go. She's moving now. She's back. Okay. Nathan,
am I back
up?
now? This might be a bit smoother now. I don't know. We'll see.
No, it's the same, but at least you're not frozen. You're actually, oh, there we go. Now it's good.
It's good.
There we go. Trent, what's up? Galactic Empire Sumo, what's up? Luke Student. Is that the Ren mask you're wearing? That looks very evil. I like it. Brick Creations, what's up? Did you see the last message I sent you? I don't think you read it yet. It's pretty funny. And Griff, shout out to Griff 5 gifted memberships. Appreciate that. Let's see who else we got in the chat. The chat is popping. Gordo Greedo, happy Thanksgiving. Hello there. Ben, what's up? Griff, what up? Sonia, what's up? Welcome. Yo, Commander Jesse, we got all of Australia in the building. Let's go. KP, what up? Thank God that Patterson guy isn't on here today. Oh my God, that's too funny. Joseph, what up? Somehow Shreddy return.
This is so intense.
Flex, your mouse is good. Well, I mean,
yeah, no. My mouse just died. So I'm like, I can't click anything now.
Oh, that's
I can still talk, I guess. But
yeah, that is the worst when that happens.
Oh damn. Anyway,
Corvan, what up? Revenge of the Bith, hello there. Nico, what's up? Man, there's a lot of people here today. Infinity, what up?
Hey everyone.
Hitokiri, Sith, let's go. What's up? Gory Comics. So guys, we're gonna give away a Gory Comics shirt today.
Oh boy.
You better stay if you want a chance to win a free shirt. And I don't know if you got this. I mean, he might have sent it to you, but you'll get it next year. But I did get in the Neil shirt. And
it's so good.
This shirt is amazing. Monday during my reaction videos, I will be wearing this, and every time Neil is on screen, I will be smiling as if he's my son. And he made it big in Hollywood. I cannot wait for Neil.
It's so good. Yes, mine is on the way, but yeah, kangaroo mail takes a little longer to get here. I usually get it as soon as we finish the show. Like I'm pretty sure I'll probably get that shirt this afternoon. It's always like straight. That happened last week. Like the shirt we promoted last week, I came like literally like an hour after the show ended. I was like, okay, sure. But yeah, there you go. It's gonna be awesome.
Sklabine, what's up? Lightning Slug, our real son in the chat. What up? Indie Yoda, what is up? And then Daisy, what is up? So yeah, I guess the first thing we could get into is that date change in Skeleton Crew. I was so thrown off because the day before they changed the date. There was a bunch of posts and everything said December 3rd, December 3rd, December 3rd. Then on Monday, the schedule dropped and it said December 2nd, and I didn't notice it. My boy sent it to me, and I'm like, bro, that's an error. They literally just said it's the 3rd yesterday nonstop. But I guess that's a real thing. Any idea why?
My current theory, because I've tried to logically figure out why, because it is a bizarre thing. They've promoted this date for months now, and why the week before would you change it? I'm sure a lot of people, especially casual fans, will be a bit confused by it. I have a feeling it's got to do with they're putting their premiere into theaters. Into some
they
theaters around the
are.
country, and I reckon there's probably some sort of booking thing. Like, this is such a lame reason, but I feel like there's some sort of booking thing that they could only book all the, is it AMC or something, theaters that they wanted to
they're
put it
AMCs,
in.
yeah, with Fandango.
Yeah, they could only do that on like a Monday night or something. And so in order to do that, they just moved that the day back for that. But that's my thing, because it's they changed the date at the same time as being like, oh, and the premiere will be in some theaters around the country, around the US. So I was like, okay, it's probably going to be that. But again, it's like, why did you not plan this earlier? Like, come on, like, what? Like, you've done this before. You should have thought about that a little bit ago. Because I think having a few weeks and months to be like, hey, this date, go into the cinemas and watch this new Star Wars show, like, that would be pretty cool. But I think, you know, they've given what people like 6 days notice to like make sure they're free on Monday night, look up a theater near them that it's at, and like book and go. Where it's like, if they had a bit more time, a lot of people would go.
Even if they had more time, a lot of people wouldn't go. That when they do that in theaters, it's so dumb, because it's only because you can't get it. So for the state of Florida, there's probably 1,000 movie theaters throughout the whole state of Florida, at least, right? It's only at 2 theaters in the whole state. One is in Orlando. The other one is in Dania Beach, where I don't even know if that's a real place. I don't know where that is. But like, that's super inconvenient if you live anywhere else in the state of Florida. Florida's a big state, and there's only 2 whole theaters. That makes no sense to me.
Like, yes, but also, like, do we expect them to put it into like every local theater everywhere? Like,
at least the major cities.
Well, like, to be fair, when you said 2, I would have expected they would do like one in the major Miami theater and one in major Orlando theater. Like, doing that would make sense. Like, I'm thinking of Sydney, and we've got like probably about 30 theaters around like Greater Sydney, but there's the one big main movie theater in the middle of the CBD, the middle of the city, which if I was to put a movie, you know, if I wanted a big event to happen, it would just be that one thing. So putting it in every major city would make sense. But I don't know. There's so many of you over in the US. It's very simple in Australia because we got like 5 cities. So it's just like, okay, you just do those. But per state, there's so many major cities per state. So
and like,
it's weird. You guys are crazy over there.
And like Kyberphonics said, Florida's long. It's a long state. There's a
it's a long state.
and then like Patrick, what up, Patrick? So when Ahsoka episode 5 was in theater, he drove from Massachusetts to he drove from Rhode Island to Massachusetts to see it. He reserved it, but when the traffic was so bad, when he got there, it was full and he got turned away. So he drove 2 hours for them to say we're full and got turned away.
But if you've reserved it,
well, they reserve it, but they don't they reserve more than the seats are there, because what if a bunch of people reserve it and then they don't go and it doesn't get filled up? So they overbook it. So stuff like that. Like, I know Patrick's not going to try that again. So even right here, I'm watching it from home, and I probably could have did it, because Orlando, it's like an hour and a half from me, but like, I'm like, man, I don't want to drive all the way there in traffic and get there early. I'm just going to watch it right here and record my reaction. Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah. I sort of agree. And I think there's a lot of, I understand everyone's grievances with like, where it's at. And like, I just had a flick through of all the cities they put it in. Yeah, there's some random ones in there. Like, there's only like a few Midwest states and things. You know, like with most things, like, you know, some people are cheering. They're like, oh my God, that's 10 minutes away from me. But then majority of people are like, oh, that's too far to attempt to get to.
but I think you're right. That is why. But like, I don't know. That's not really a good reason.
Well, I
mean,
just think they should commit. Like, I think they
Yeah.
should have had this idea a few weeks ago and make it a big deal. Make it a big thing that, hey, every Star Wars show that comes out, like you can watch the premiere in a theater. Like, I think that's I'm a big like, oh, let's get back into the movie theater thing.
Yeah.
Like, I'm on that, and I think the concept is pretty cool. But I think they just can execute it better. Like, hell, even go as far as to making a little Neil popcorn bucket. Like, I know it's not a movie, but like make it exclusive. So just like Star Wars fans have more incentive, and just, you buy tickets like normal. You don't do the whole reserve thing. Like, you buy tickets like normal. You get a little postcard of the show, and it's like it's something you want to get to. So it's almost like mini premieres in every major city. Like,
Yeah.
that seems logical to me. I don't know.
That episode 5 of Ahsoka, I could have went, but I wanted just to watch it at home to record my reaction, that episode was amazing. I love that I have my reaction so I could rewatch that if I want. But man, if I would have saw Shadow Warrior in theaters, that must have been insane for the people that were there.
On the big screen.
Yeah, all that hating, like, you lack conviction, and all the fighting. Oh my God. I couldn't imagine. I could not imagine.
Yeah, it's super interesting, and I think that's why I'm so excited for Star Wars' return to theater. I think I'm just so excited for the Mando Grogu movie, not even for the plot, but literally just to plan. Hey, like, let's see the midnight release at this theater.
Yes.
Inviting everyone, having a great time. Like, that experience is such. It's just that it's an experience, and I think that is lacking a little bit.
It is, and I can't wait, because as soon as I get out, I've always wanted to make one of those reaction videos right out of the theater. Here's my raw, non-spoiler reaction, like in the parking lot type thing, and just upload it. Oh man, that's gonna be fun. I just can't wait to see what type of crawl they have or how they started off. But yeah, I'm gonna be whatever the very first showing is. If it's Thursday at 5 p.m., I'm gonna be the first one in there. I'm not getting spoiled by nothing for the Mando movie.
Is midnight releases a big thing in America? Like,
it was in 2005 when I saw Revenge of the Sith. Now, they start Thursday, the day before, around like 4, 5, 6 o'clock.
Yo, that's really interesting. That's like most movies. That's interesting.
Yep.
I think for the big ones, definitely. Like, I feel like Deadpool and Wolverine there was midnight release. Was like the first one, I think. Yeah, midnight is crazy. But yeah, I'm like already ready to start planning. Like, should I come to the States and watch it over there? Like,
you could come watch it. You should come with me and Jesse. Me and Jesse are going. Look, we made a date right now.
Would go? Yeah, let's do it. Let's make a plan. Let's make a Facebook event, because we're millennials. A Facebook event of being like, hey, let's all go to this movie theater.
What would be crazy is if there was like a big convention like that same week, because for you it'd be worth it. Fly out here, you could do the con, watch Mando with me and Jesse. You could sit right in between us like a sandwich. It'd be awesome.
Yeah, well, because that's the thing. Oh yeah. Shout out the
Shout out Nick with the $4.99. Skeleton Crew hype 1 to 10. Also, when does it drop again? It drops Monday, Nick. Come on, pay attention. And I'm probably like 8.5.
I was gonna say an 8. So yeah, I'm there with you. Yeah.
I'm a 10 for Neil. So I'm a 10. Look at this guy. I'm a 10 for him.
Look at that face.
I know.
What his little hairdo. His little combed hair. Like, does he comb his hair? Like,
I think he does, because when he's on the speeder bike, it's blowing in the wind. So
yeah, you think he's got to have a little whoop. Yeah, nice. I love it. What the hell was I going to say? What was my big point before? Oh yeah, well, this is like my theory, and I'm like, how can I like look up some sort of like booking system or something? I really think they're going to try and do a mini, not as big and legit Star Wars celebration for the weekend of Mando Grogu. I really think they're going to do that. I think I don't know. I just think that the way that they really want to get back into theaters all of a sudden, I think they're going to want to not only have a premiere for the movie, but maybe like really punch out. Let's have people talking about this new Star Wars movie back in theaters. And they're going to, on the weekend, like, I don't think it would actually happen, but my fever, like, dream, like, hype thoughts would be that they do like instead of a full-on Star Wars Celebration 4 days, do like a 2-day just short and punchy celebration where it's like it's the premiere and then you got a bunch of stalls and it's literally just a mini celebration in Anaheim.
I don't want it to be in Anaheim. Let it be somewhere else. I have a feeling.
What's wrong with Anaheim?
Because they were just there. Give the East Coast some love for celebration, celebration.
I guess so. Fair.
But I think you're right. Like, there's no way the first year in 7 years we get a movie that there's not a celebration, and it hasn't been stateside since 2022. I have a feeling in Japan on that last day they're gonna announce 2026 and somewhere Chicago. It could be. I don't really, honestly, I don't care where it is. I'm going, but they have to have one to promote the movie. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it just has that energy. Like in the history of like Star Wars celebrations, it doesn't really make sense. But like, like we're saying, like all those things, like it hasn't been in theaters before. That is actually a very sick shirt.
It's just Dooku, Quinlan, and Asajj. Oh
my God, it's pretty. Is that from like the book? Is that from what's that called?
Oh, Dark Disciple. Oh well, Tatooine Trader made this shirt, so probably.
Yeah, it feels very inspired by that. I love it. So good.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm hoping for a celebration in 2026. I think, and my reason for saying it'll like, if anything, they would do it like a smaller version and a shorter version is because I think they're gonna go pretty big, obviously, for 2027, 50 years of Star Wars.
Yeah,
and that's going to be pretty big. And I feel like that might be back in Anaheim. I don't know. I feel like that would make sense. It's in California.
That'll be in Orlando. It makes more sense to be in Orlando, the theme park.
Why?
We got more parks than stupid California.
I didn't get the whole Disney thing. Like that is so American. Like I don't.
Oh yeah, we compete with each other.
Land. I don't understand. I don't get it.
Well, Disney World
is a roller coaster or not? I don't know.
There's a lot, but Disney World in Florida is like 5 theme parks. In Anaheim, that little baby one, there's only 2 there, just 2. You're gonna go to 1, 2, and that's it.
Like, isn't Disneyland the theme park? What do you mean? There's 5 in one?
There's a Magic Kingdom, there's Hollywood Studios, there's Epcot, there's Animal Kingdom, and there's something else. There's a lot. We got a lot.
Is that a zoo? Is Animal Kingdom
there's some animals in there. Let me tell you. Yes. There's some cool stuff in there.
Oh, gee, I don't understand you guys. Oh, capitalism.
But yeah, everybody in Florida always talks smack to the Anaheim, Cali people that our Disney's better than their Disney.
That's really funny. I love that. What's Epcot? What is Epcot? Everyone knows
like,
oh, the Epcot. Oh, that looks like Epcot.
That's where the big ball is. That big ball, Disney.
Isn't that the big thing in Las Vegas with the screen?
No, that's the different thing. That's the I forgot what it's called. It's a different big ball.
What the hell is going on over there?
It's America, baby.
You
this is what we do.
Man. Absolutely insane.
So,
doesn't make any sense.
Speaking of America, are you coming? Are you coming in May? Did you book a hotel for ICCC?
Dude, I know you keep sending me hotel shit. I'm like, oh my God.
I said it to you once because it just opened. I didn't. What are you talking about? Keep sending you shit.
Yeah, what you do every week? You're like, here's another reminder. Like book ICC. You send me some stuff. I have all intention to, but is it going to happen? We are yet to find out.
That third weekend in May, are you going to be busy? It's 3 weeks.
Third weekend.
So when I sent you the hotel, they announced the dates. So the dates is May 16th, 17th, 18th. So it's the third weekend in May. It's about 3 weeks after Celebration.
Right, third weekend in May. What? Just say May 16th, dude. The fourth quarter of the moon. What the hell? Just say May 16th. Why are you speaking a riddle?
Hey. May 16th, 17th, and 18th.
Okay, there you go. Yeah, that's my thing I'm thinking about. It's like I want to get all my expenses paid for Japan, and then I'll start pouring another $1 billion into trying to get into the States 3 weeks later. So I think I want to just see where I'm at the end of planning Japan, and then
of course I
do really want to come. Yeah. Because what's the other one we were talking about? We talked about another one.
We talked about LA Comic-Con if it happened to be around the same time. Yeah.
Which is not going to be because LA Comic-Con was like in October or something.
Yeah, this is back in May. So Yeah,
Okay.
it might be crazy. Also, if Revenge of the Sith is in theaters that weekend, literally we're all gonna go to the movie theater and watch for the anniversary, the 20-year anniversary. Yeah.
Fair. Yeah. Yeah, it's a crazy period of time actually next year. Just in that period because celebration has just finished, and then it's 2 weekends later is May 4th, and it's like there's sure something's going to come out then. Oh wait, when does Andor come out?
The Tuesday after celebration.
Yeah, so like Andor's running, May the 4th will happen. There's a bunch of other cons going through May. Like it is a crazy time of year.
It's gonna be nuts. On Sunday though, this Sunday, and I'm gonna send it to you. Be prepared. You could apply.
Can't stop you. Can't stop you, can I?
The press applications go live for ICCC. That way you could apply.
Oh, yeah.
And
Is there press applications for Star Wars Celebration? Yeah, Japan. Is there going to be?
I don't think there is, because I know the only way technically to get press is if you apply for a panel, and if you get approved, I would guess you would get passes, but I think that might have expired.
No, the panel applications?
Yeah.
No, I think that's December 2nd.
Oh, well, then you have till Monday to apply for a panel. And if you get approved, if you get approved, I would assume they would give you badges to get in for entry for that.
That makes sense, because that would be counterintuitive if they're like, "Here's the panel," and then you don't have a ticket.
Yeah. I guess. Yo, Galactic with the SEK 50. California's home of Lucasfilm, so it would make sense to have it there.
That's why I said California.
I don't know, because they just were there. They wouldn't do celebration back to back in the same thing. It doesn't add up.
Back. It would have been like 5 years ago.
Back to back in the States. Yes, it would.
Well,
you're gonna have East Coasters mad.
What? Just get a plane. I don't know. Walk. Yeah. It's just, dude, like, just what do you mean mad? We were in this one spot for a weekend 5 years ago. I'm not gonna go. Are you telling me you're gonna do that? Like,
I'm not, but there's gonna be a lot of people that don't want to commute all the way to the West Coast that live on the East Coast. There's a lot of people that are like that.
Yeah, but they kind of don't think about it that way. I think they would be like, oh, George, like California, everything started here. I think they're going to do that. Like put it in, what's that? The Chinese theaters, like when it first came out or whatever. They'll do that.
I don't know. We'll see. I'll take
Defender of the East.
Yes, East Coast, baby.
Oh, insane.
What's up, Quinlan?
How you doing? But yeah, Skeleton Crew. How do we keep this on track, man? Skeleton Crew. It's coming up. But yeah, it's on that Monday night. But then the other confusing thing to remember is it goes back to the Tuesday every following week.
The next
so that's
week, yeah.
why I'm like, I think they had to change it for some sort of cinema. They could only book on Mondays, because the rest is on Tuesday. So yeah.
Do you care? Do you want to hear a potentially weird spoiler I might have heard for Skeleton Crew?
Ooh, do I want to hear it? I don't know. You got weird sources, man. You have weird ass sources, so I won't even believe you anyway.
So, what happened was, I won't say what it is, but I guess there was a posting that showed an actress in the show and said her name, and after seeing and reading that, they took it down because the person's name kind of gave you a little bit of insight about another person.
Ooh, that is interesting. Also, Jesse, sorry, before you speak the spoiler, Jesse, yes, we get like episode 4 on Christmas Day, like Christmas lunch, finish your prawns and your bloody pavlova, and then we'll go watch Skeleton Crew. That's what will happen.
But it was kind of interesting if you want to hear it.
I think so. Give it to me cryptically. Like, tell me it's interesting the way you've connected this. So give me the actress's name that is potentially in the show. Is that what you're saying?
So I don't remember what her name was, but she is a Jedi, and it had her first name and last name, and her last name was the same last name of somebody else.
Oh, of another Jedi? Yeah, actually, this is fun. Don't tell me, but just be cryptic.
Yeah. So her last name is the same last name of somebody that we know from the show.
Oh, from the show, from Skeleton Crew.
Yeah, not like a Jedi. Her last name's not like Windu or something like that. Where we
Oh,
know
I thought that's what you were saying.
her
Okay.
last name is the name of somebody that we know from the show, that we know that they have the same last name, which would make us believe something.
How do you know their last names, dude?
It said it was like an IMDb type thing that showed the whole cast, but there was an extra character in there, and somebody noticed it, and they were like, "Who's this Jedi lady?" And they read their name, and they're like, "Oh, she has to be the mother of this person, which could mean this."
So, okay, well, what if it's Wim? What if it's like? So you're saying Wim's mother
Do we
could
have
be a
Wim's
Jedi?
last name?
Well, who other last names do we have?
I
John?
think I think we have one person's last name.
I can't use my mouse. This is so chaotic. I can't use my mouse to like Google this. Whose last name do we know? Neil? Do we know Neil's last name?
No, there's only one person I think that has a full name. We know the first and last name.
Is it Jude Law's name?
Yeah.
Yeah. So are you saying it's his mother?
That's what we're led to believe.
Oh, wait, hang on. What's the connection again? Why am I not understanding this?
So
Yeah,
this
there's a
actress,
female,
and it said she's a Jedi, and her full name.
and her last
Last
name is
name,
the same as Jude Law's character's name.
yes.
I wonder what that means.
But the late. So here's what I think we're getting. I think we're getting another Order 66 flashback, and I think we're gonna see how Jude Law survived Order 66. Because his mother, that lady, the picture that we saw, she's in none of the trailers. We know nothing about her. And if it's his mom, she's probably older because he's older in the show. We'll probably see that. So that would kind of mean potentially he's a Jedi or he's Force sensitive, but he still could be a bad guy and have turned to the dark. I mean, we still don't know.
Mm.
But
Was the actress like what age group is the actress?
I don't know. They just showed her face.
Yeah.
Here,
Can
you
you
want to see
just
it?
guess?
Maybe like 30 to 40s.
Okay, because that sounds like it could even be. Are we going to get our first like Jedi married couple? Both Jedi married.
You mean her with him?
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting. I never thought of that. But then
And maybe that's why he's trying to find like because what's his prerogative by helping these kids? Like, yeah, he's a nice guy, nice Jedi guy, but maybe he's trying to get to a certain destination that like they're at because he's like lost his wife or something. I don't know.
He doesn't look like the guy looking for his wife. He looks like a scumbag trying to hustle. He does not look like, oh, where's my wife? Like, I don't know.
This is why you're the pessimist. I'm the optimist here.
Well, there were like leaks a long time ago that supposedly Jude Law is helping the kids because the kids live on a planet run by the Empire, and the information of where that planet is valuable, and he wants to sell it. Something like that.
Okay. Yeah. Well, that's pretty.
Yeah.
That's the hustle side.
Or a
That's
sister.
pretty legit then. Yeah, sister.
They could have been twin sisters
very
and she died.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know.
How did she? Well, how did his twin sister die if she's 40 and in the show?
I don't know. It's this
Do
Star
you
Wars.
think before
It's
you
Star
say
Wars.
theories?
That's not how the Force works. Come on. Come on.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Also, I don't have my mouse still. Can you bring up Bryant's comment about Pavlova? Thank you. I'm sure a lot of people caught that when you said Pavlova. Or not a lot of people, but when I worked on the set of Deadpool 3, dude, you worked on the set of Deadpool 3? Oh my god.
Brian. Yeah. This guy just hangs out with Carrie Fisher and does a bunch of crazy things.
You're joking. Holy shit, man. That's awesome. Hugh Jackman had us try Pavlova. It was amazing. It's great. It's the best dessert in the world.
What the hell is Pavlova?
Google it.
Oh my
it's
God.
like what's the texture? I can't even describe the texture. It's
like a cake.
It's a cakey thing. It's like this really, really fluffy, like foam, absolute like foam on the inside. And it's like a meringue type. It's like a meringue, a very fluffy meringue, and then you cover it with cream and fruit.
Is it
There
good?
you go. Oh, that's good. It's good shit. And like this is like the dessert on Christmas Day. I don't know what you guys have on Christmas Day, but like this is Christmas like dessert right here.
Interesting. This is an Australian thing.
Yeah. Although New Zealanders get like weirdly shifty about it, being like they invented it. They didn't. We invented it. We'll fight them about it. But yeah, pavlova is. It is. It's the best. What's like the Christmas like dessert in America, like pecan pie or something? Weird?
I don't know. I guess it depends. I don't know.
What do you mean? I don't know.
Anything.
Do you know anything about anything ever? What the hell?
I don't know. It's something.
It's
some sort of pie or cake.
Sort of pie. Apple pie? I don't know. But speaking of delicious things, you apparently have a bit of a room mill on your side of more Ray movies. Does everyone appreciate the clickbait title 27 Ray movies? I couldn't give two fucks. I was just like, I'm just gonna whatever. 27 Ray movies. You've claimed that the actual number of the amount of Ray movies that will be made are 6. Tell us about that. Break that down. What's going on?
So I blame Josh at Dinner Nerds, and there's a lot of nerd vendors in the chat, so they know. But when he was saying, because he sometimes has sources, like he sometimes finds things out, but some of it kind of like makes sense. Some of it might be because like there's the Ray movie with Charmaine, whatever her name is. That's one, right? And then that trilogy that guy is working on. What's his name? The dude.
Simon Kinberg.
Right. So that would be 4. And then did he say Sean Levy's movie might have Ray in it as well? And then allegedly there's another movie in the works with Ray as well, which could potentially mean 6 movies of Ray. Would that make you happy if that was true and that happened over the next 10 years? There were 6 Ray movies.
They're not going to do that. Okay. Charmaine's shelved, not fitting what they want to do. They will go ahead with Simon Kinberg's 3-movie trilogy. It'll be an older Ray doing random.
Ooh, I like older Ray.
And I think they would involve some new characters and old characters, and the trilogy is going to be this like confined story, and having Simon head all of it. Sean Levy is on my list of the 50 other director, creator, writer people that they're like, oh yeah, I'll write a Star Wars movie one day. And I'm like, yeah, join the line. There's like 50
Pick a number.
of you being like, yeah, like it's like that's just like a franchise like that. Like, and especially like Star Wars is not the only one doing it like this. Like, you know, different writers coming in to do things. You know what? There was like 47 X-Men movies between like 2000 and 2020. So
I love those.
You know, and they have different writers and, you know, different people coming in. But within all that, there was double the amount, you know, maybe going to write an X-Men movie or maybe going to write a Marvel movie, you know, or are these going to create something? And then it never happens. That's a part of it. People take it to heart too much of being like, I'm just waiting for Taika Waititi's movie of Star Wars.
Oh, no.
And it's like, that's not going to happen. Like, it's like there's so many people and creatives that, you know, introduced into the process. It doesn't work out, and then it moves on. Like, that's just a part of it. Like, you got to find it what fits. So yeah, that's my take. I don't think Charmaine's going to happen. I think the trilogy will happen. And Sean Levy, no, he'll probably make it. I don't know, the Bosk Adventures of Bosk movie in 10 years. That's my bet.
Yeah, I kind of wouldn't mind the Ray trilogy if it was done by the dude and he had one vision and one story and he wrote it all. Mm-hmm. Charmaine,
that's what's going to happen.
The Charmaine one, it's like it's had 50 scripts and now there's no script. That one, I'm like,
which is good. Like how good is that?
Good.
That yes, it's good because they're like, here's a script. They're like, this isn't fitting. This isn't right. They're not just going, all right, put it into production. It's good that's happened. Oh,
but if that goodness is leading it to it being shelved and not coming out, how good is that?
Well, because they're being refined. They're not just being like,
to
make
never
it
come
Ray
out.
and whatever. No, they're making sure it's quality. I can confidently be like, they've focused so hard on quantity over quality the past 5 years.
Oh yeah,
But now I think that's tides changing. I think Filoni being in the position he is now is very interesting. And I think just also their numbers, their feedback, their criticisms of the past 5 years. And especially, this is my big thing about like Acolyte was such an interesting climax, I think, of that, where we're on this current like kind of turnstile of being, we got to change the tune. That, pumping out 4,000 shows a year isn't working. People aren't hitting with that. They're not connecting with it. So let's actually refine things. Let's actually wait and sit on a script until it fits right. So that's why I say it's good. I don't love things being shelved, but I think it's good. I think that means there's at least someone, whether it's Dave or whoever back there, refining it, being like, that's not the story we need to tell.
What about are you working on this reboot right now? Because I would love this.
I am.
You've seen those movies, right?
I have, yeah.
Why you said it like that? Is that not like is that kind of like stereotypical stereotyping Australian?
It's like saying
that's not a knife.
When I do my unboxing videos, I do mention that because I always use like obviously a knife to do the unboxing. Like, that's not a knife. This is a knife. But yeah, it's very stereotypical. It's like, oh geez, yeah. But he's a legend. He's a legend. It's good.
Damn. Yeah. I don't really believe anything I see anymore about anything at all. You know what else is like grinding my gears, and everyone's making videos about Ahsoka being canceled. Season 2 is the last season.
Don't get me triggered.
Every single one. I'm like, what are you talking about? Canceled. This is the final season. That is the dumbest shit in the world.
It's
like,
thank you. Yes.
Think with your brains. Ahsoka season 2 is continuing Ahsoka season 1, right? Wherever Ahsoka season 2 finishes at is gonna not magically disappear. What the hell's happening in Dave's movie? Whatever happens between the Mando movie and Ahsoka season 2, it's going in one direction. It doesn't matter if it's Ahsoka season 3 or Dave's movie. Those people aren't going anywhere. Yeah. They're gonna pop up in whatever it's called. So like, I see people putting that in titles and thumbnails, like it's canceled final season. I'm like, what?
It's like saying, we should actually do this as like a social experiment. If we both make videos being like, Andor season 3 cancelled. It's like, no more Andor. It's gone forever. It's like that. It's the same thing. Like, they're just being like, no more. Like, they're just making a fact out of like something that is kind of a given. Like, that's like, oh, they've announced a season 2. Like, nothing new has changed. Someone just said, hey, they're not doing Mando season 14. It's like, you just do that with every show ever that's ever been. Like, what? Yeah, I'm super triggered by that too. I'm glad we agree on that.
Yeah, it's like come on. Like, it's clear that everything that happens in Ahsoka season 2 is going to continue. Like, it's not like they're all going to die. Like, no, they're going to be around. Ahsoka's died 5 times and she's still here.
That's true.
She ain't going nowhere. Well, 3 times. Two times. Mortis, Rebels. Oh yeah, and the
kind of in the
Malachor, show. kind of in the show 3 times, and she's still here. Times. She's kicking. So I'm super pumped for Ahsoka and more Ahsoka, and like I cannot wait for them to be like, yeah, season 3 is gonna come out after Dave's movie. Like, you dummies.
Yes, gotcha moment. Well, I can't wait for that gotcha moment. So many thoughts. I want to bring up another topic right now because I think the audience right now is the right caliber of people to discuss this with. If you've seen on the channel this week, I posted a decently sized reaction, mind you, a reaction to the 2003 2D Clone Wars micro series because I hadn't actually seen it yet.
I haven't seen it yet either.
Oh my god! Do a reaction, dude.
I know.
You'll get 50 people telling you you're not a Star Wars fan because you haven't seen it.
Oh, it's been on my list. I might do it tomorrow because I want to watch your reaction, but I can't because I haven't seen it.
Yeah, of course. Because
I've heard from so many OG fans of animation that is their favorite over Dave's Clone Wars. So many people love that over what the other Clone Wars.
Yes. Well, of course, with most videos, well, not most videos, but some videos, but particularly this one, like, because I've really found that there is this really intense cult following of this animation.
Yeah.
And like, it's a cool show. No spoilers, but it's cool. It's really sick. It's really different. It's an interesting animation style, interesting storytelling. It was really, really cool. It was really sick to see all the different characters like just expressed in this different way. But the cult following that like defended it. Like my reaction was positive. Like I was like, this is great. How cool. And like, wow. The absolute just extremism in the comments of people being like, you're a Dave shill for even liking the Clone Wars show. This is the only Clone Wars to exist.
Oh my god.
There's a really large portion of people that just totally disown the Clone Wars show because they are just so in love with this with the micro series, which I just found so interesting. Like that's with a lot of things within Star Wars. Commonly a lot of people being like, "There's only 6 Star Wars movies." Like, like you can like what you like, whatever. But I just found it so funny and so interesting. And then this is just turning into like a therapy session. I'm so sorry, but let me vent. Someone commented, "How do I have all this Star Wars memorabilia and I haven't seen this show? I must have just only gotten into Star Wars like just now.
I've
just gotten into it."
Yeah.
And I was just like, dude, are you for real? Are you for real? It was just so interesting the way that people put judgment, like, because I hadn't seen this show. It's, they just make a judgment, just an insane take. And I'm just like, dude, crazy.
Yeah.
But micro series is getting a lot of chat in the chat. Wow, chat in the chat. A lot of people loving it. I love the micro series. A lot of people have it on like nostalgic, which I kind of love. I love how people really connect to it really hard.
Yeah. So I know my buddy Jose at General Kenobi's bunker, he loves it because for him, it's the nostalgia, because he remembers back in the day watching the episode, because there were like 3 minutes and then waiting a whole week to get the next 3 minutes, which that's crazy, because it was like that. It was week to week. You only got 3 minutes and then that's it. And they loved it back then. So I'm definitely going to check it out. I'm looking forward to it. But yeah, I've never seen it. So like when people make references to it, like with Dooku and Asajj and Anakin going full power and doing crazy stuff and Mace going nuts, I know nothing because I've never seen it. So I must have just started like in Star Wars today.
Yeah. We're newbies. We just bought this for shits and giggles, all the stuff behind us. Yeah.
That's so funny.
Yeah. Crazy. But it was a good watch. And I'll because there's 2 volumes of it. There's the volume 1, volume 2, which I don't really know the difference between. Like, is that a season? I don't know. But,
I think so, because I think they took all of season 1 and made it to like that one movie, because it's just 3 minutes, 3 minutes, 3 minutes. They just bunched it all together. But that was broken up into episodes every week.
That's crazy. 3 minutes, dude. What a cliffhanger every week.
That's like a commercial break now. If you watch cable, it's like 3 minutes. That's nuts.
There you go.
Super nuts. Who wants a free t-shirt, guys?
Oh my god, yeah.
So
I'm gonna get a snack. You do this.
Yes. So we will be giving away this from Gory Comics, Duel of Old Friends, Vader and Ahsoka tee. So if you guys want to enter in the chat, drop the hashtag SNIPS. So if you win, you'll hit up Gory Comics on Instagram and DM him your info. And if you lose, I might have something for the losers as well. But make sure hashtag, Michael, put the hashtag in front, hashtag SNIPS, or it won't pick up your comment and you'll lose automatically.
Dude, you keep calling them losers.
Well, if you don't win, what are you? Not in a mean way. I'm just...
You're an idiot.
And you win or you lose. It's life. We got to be honest.
Life.
We're not going to sugarcoat it for everybody. And then, where's it at? Did I put it up? So for the people that don't win, the non-winners, if that's better, Hannah, non-winners.
Thank you.
We do have a discount code. The Sith Side 15 will save you 15%. So if you want to go there and grab Where's Neil? There he is. Neil, he comes in black, white, and graphite. I like the black one the best. This shirt is so awesome.
I love his little face.
I know. I'm going to just giggle every time he talks. All right, we're going to give it like another minute. Shout out to Star Wars Nerd with the $2. If you ain't first, you're last. Ricky Bobby, baby. Have you seen Talladega Nights?
I don't even know what words you just said. Tiger Dagger Nights. What are you saying? Tiger Dagger Night?
Talladega. This movie with Will Ferrell.
Oh, that looks familiar. I feel like I might have seen parts of it on like TV or something.
You have to watch this. It is so good. Because in there, if you're not first, you're last. That's what we live by here in America. Yeah. I don't know if you know that.
That's crazy. You guys are just so crazy over there.
It's the Wild West out here.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So last chance. I'm going to pull it right now. So 10 more seconds. Hashtag snips. And you'll have a chance for this. I think that's been 10 seconds. I don't know. I wasn't counting. And all right, so we got 19 entries. So the winner is Illyrio.
Hey!
Let's go. Shout out to Illyrio. So Illyrio,
Garcia Flamenco. What a great name.
Go to Instagram, hit up Gory Comics, and get all your info. And you'll get one of these bad boys here. It comes in black, pepper, or sage. I got sage.
I love it. I love this. The sage looks really good, to be honest. I think I got that one. Did I get in sage?
I got sage. Yeah, I got sage in that one. So cool.
Good times. Good times. Yeah. Hashtag loser. Everyone, if you lost, hashtag loser right now.
But yeah, guys, there is a code, the Sith Side 15. Let me drop that in the chat, the link, so you guys could check out Gory's site and go get some stuff if you want. You non-winners. All 56 you guys.
Unreal. Before we start to wrap up the show, I guess. Do you want to update everyone on your what's your top situation or the card thing? I still don't understand what you're doing. What do you got? You got Pokemon cards with Star Wars pictures on it? I don't know what's happening. What are you doing?
Yeah.
What do you got now?
I'm just collecting cards. I love it. It's fun because like
the art collecting. Where do you buy them? Where are they from?
So they're from Topps, but I get some of them from like Topps website, some of them from eBay if they're older sets. GameStop sells Topps cards, so I get some from GameStop. But like, look at some. Hannah, look how beautiful this card is. If I could find a marker, I'm going to have Hayden sign this. World Between Worlds, Anakin. Look how beautiful that is. That's gorgeous. I like
the kind of holographic or something effect.
Yeah. And there's just so much beautiful art in the cards. For me, it's the nostalgia because when I was younger, I used to collect like Marvel cards, Pokemon cards. So it's kind of reminiscing like that. But just some of the artwork, like look at this. Look at Hayden. Look at this handsome man right here. That card's dope. This is a Celebration exclusive. My boy, Darth Maul. Look at him. Gorgeous. The homie, Balin Skull. Look, I have cards everywhere.
You have so many. Oh, my God.
Rest in peace, Balin. This one, I won on a bidding war on eBay for $10.50, which is a steal. Kelleran Beck.
That's cool.
And I'm going to have
that is pretty cool.
I'm gonna have Ahmed Best sign this because we're gonna be friends when I meet him one day.
I love that.
So
I love that. So does it come in that little what do you call it? Like that little ranking card, or like the little packet thing, or is it like you just get the card and then you yourself put it in that?
No, they come in the packs. You open the packs. Yeah, I put them in those cases.
They're like the plastic. Yeah, the plastic.
Yeah, like, so they come in those, and you don't know what's in there. So there's like a gamble, and in one of the packs, I got an autographed Shin Hati card that was numbered 5 out of 5, crazy rare. So there's autographs in there too. So there's the set that I opened earlier today, there is a triple autograph card in there that somebody's going to pull, and it has Mark Hamill, Carrie Fisher, and Harrison Ford on it on one card.
Damn.
Like,
That would be worth so much money. Holy
imagine
shit.
opening that pack and you have a triple auto with those three. I would cry. That's insane.
100%.
So it's just gambling. It's like going to Las Vegas and gambling, but I get to keep the cards.
And they're pretty good. They're amazing art works on them. So is it?
Look at this Kenobi.
See, that's amazing. Like, that's so sick.
That's my friend. Cool. It's my friend Ewan.
Love it. I love it. I love it. What else has gone on Star Wars this week? Are we missing anything? Chat, no. What Star Wars thing have you got Star Wars going on this week, Chat? We got any interesting Star Wars stories?
The Shin side.
Love it. My only other thing, interestingly, is that apparently Freddie Prinze Jr. is moving to Sydney, like semi-permanently.
Oh, I saw that. He's with Sarah Michelle Gellar, she's the Inquisitor from Rebels too.
Yeah.
And Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I love her for so many reasons, but that's crazy. Are you gonna go hang out with him?
Well, that's what I'm hoping. I'm like, oh my God, let's hang out, man. Like, I would love it. I love it. So yeah, I don't know where, it sounds creepy if I'm like, I got to find out where he lives, but kind of want to and hang out. Yeah, do it. Come on. It's amazing. But yeah, we don't have too many celebrities. Well, maybe I just don't know then. Russell Crowe. I think that's all we got here. I don't know.
Oh, he lives out there?
Yeah, he's got a big apartment right on the Sydney Harbour. But yeah, I'm like, Freddie Prinze, come on down. Let's hang out.
Brian is going to San Fran Fan Expo this weekend to meet Hayden, which is awesome. Awesome. Next weekend, I'm going to GalaxyCon in Columbus to meet Hayden again. Because I gotta end the year going to Hayden's last con. Yep. Can't wait.
Yeah. Amazing. I know a lot of people going to that con actually.
To GalaxyCon?
That actually. Yeah, I know a lot of people going. I think it's meant to be quite popular.
Well, I'll be there.
I talked to Freddie Prinze Jr. on Twitter once. That's a good claim. I could be their kid. I'm sure I'll be their kid. Hilarious. Hugh Jackman, I think, is based in. I would assume he actually lives in LA, and if he's in Australia, he would live in Perth. I don't think he lives in Sydney.
Oh yeah, those Perth people. Oh man.
What do you got against Perth? The hell? See, unlike bloody you Americans, we're like, oh, even though that's in another direction of the country, even though that's the West Coast, like I don't just inherently hate them.
So there isn't like a part of Australia where you're like, oh, I don't like to go there. I don't like the people from the north part or the east or the west or the south. You guys are all family?
That's actually a good question. I feel like there's more feuds like within cities. So it's like I feel like I have less problem with like people from other states, but like I feud with people like in a different part of Sydney, being like, oh, Western Sydney people are like
see, that's how
I kind of get it. I kind of get it. Okay,
that's America, baby. The whole country's like that. It's the east, the west, and the south. That's it, and everyone fights with each other.
Love it. Oh yeah, Brian would know where Hugh Grant. What the hell? Hugh Jackman lives.
He lives in New York. Oh,
New York. That sounds right.
He does a lot of the musical stuff. He loves like singing and dancing and stuff.
Yeah. I don't know why that sounds so funny coming from you, singing and dancing.
Yeah, singing and dancing.
Imagine you doing a musical. We should make a Star Wars musical.
I would do that.
Yeah,
that's fine.
What would it be about?
I would just sing Duel of the Fates.
Do you sing?
Do
you sing?
No, but I'll learn.
No. You'll learn? Okay. Yeah. Well, because I feel like you could do the deep, like you do the deep part. And I'll do the high part. And we'll harmonize it.
Oh my God.
And then, oh my God, there's so many ideas are flooding in right now. Chat, watchers of the Sith side can do this because there's so many parts to Duel of the Fates. We can block it out into sections. So some people are going, and we'll do a whole a cappella thing of Duel of the Fates. Wow, escalated real quick.
That would be hilarious. Oh my God.
You love it. Yeah, Sydney side is in fight. East versus West. Yes, 100%. It's a big thing. Big thing.
What? What did you just yell?
What are the comments? Sydney siders like east versus west.
Oh, I don't even see that comment. Is it hidden?
Yeah, us Sydney siders. Like, what do you mean? It's right there, Thenora. It's like 3 above them. Yeah, there you go.
There we go. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Star Wars nerd with the $2. What's y'all favorite piece in y'all collection? Oh, I'm gonna grab mine.
Actually, funny enough, my mum asked me the other day. She was like, "If the house burnt down, what would be the one Star Wars thing you would grab?" And I was like, "What an interesting question, mother. Are you upset with me? Like, is the house gonna burn?" I think.
You ready for mine? Did you do
Yeah,
yours?
you go. No, I haven't done mine.
It'll be this helmet signed by Hayden, and he did the full quote for free and wrote Darth Vader for free, which he wasn't supposed to. But we had a full convo before this, and like he was asking me my name, where I live. Like we're best friends, basically. So
yeah.
He's
your Tem.
And yeah, he's my Tem, and I'm gonna bring this to MegaCon. If Ewan McGregor is there, I'm gonna have him sign down here and put like more of the quote. Cause yeah, look at that thing. Anakin is gone. I am what remains. Like, oh my god.
Such a great quote.
Yeah,
Such a great quote.
It is.
I feel like I've answered this before, but I think it's got to be the Plo Koon. You look like, what's that movie?
Spaceballs.
Yeah. Mine's got to be the
Comb the
Plo
Desert
Koon Jedi Starter.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah, because from like 2011, it was my very first Lego set, very first Star Wars Lego set. Love it. Love Plo Koon. Love the Clone Wars. I was like 10 when I got it. I loved it. So probably this. My parents got it for me, so it's like sentimental.
Can we just get? Oh, that's awesome. Can we just get more Clone Wars? I just want more Clone Wars in live action, in animation. Just give me the next 10 years, Dave, just doing more of stories in his brain. Oh
yeah, I reckon we should just get just make Tales of the Jedi permanent. Just
oh my god, and
have all these stories,
full episodes longer. Like, come on. Oh man, I would love that.
Fortitude coming in. Found your channel due to your 2003 Clone Wars reaction. We were just talking about that.
Oh,
just
nice.
Finished the video and left a long comment. Is it mad or bad? Oh, keep up the good work. Maybe it's good. Hopefully. Thank you so much for checking it out. And thank you for coming over to our live show that we're having right now. Appreciate it.
Yes.
But yeah, there's a lot of mad people in that comment section not believing that some people were like, you've definitely watched it before and you're faking it. And then other people were like, because I haven't watched it, I'm not a fan. A lot of people had a lot of opinions. So I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Hey, Star Wars Gazer has a question for you.
Me?
Yeah, you're Hannah, right?
Yeah, true. Are you coming to ICC? Tony keeps peer pressuring me, so maybe I'll try. I'll try.
Shout out to Richard with the $2. What's y'all favorite canon saber hilt? I think I gotta say Luke's Return of the Jedi, man. I love that hilt. That hilt is just gorgeous, so iconic. I'll probably go with that. It's tough between that and Anakin's Revenge of the Sith hilt, the Skywalker blade. That's classic too.
I think it's only just barely canon. It only comes in for like 2 scenes. I think it's got to be Leia's hilt.
Oh, that's
in Rise of Skywalker.
Yeah,
love it.
Yeah,
so good.
That's a good one too.
It was the first one I chose to get from Saber Theory, and I love it because the top part, the emitter, is very Obi-Wan-ish.
Yep.
And so I just love that concept that like she has this, like in my mind, there's all this like backstory of like how she kind of based it off Ben's saber instead of like kind of thing. Yeah, I just love that. I think it's so good. It looks so stunning.
Fortitude said, I'd love Disney to do a what if for Star Wars like how Marvel does. I would love that so much.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh,
I would love that if it was all canon, though. I think, which kind of doesn't really work.
Yeah,
Because
because
by the
it'll
nature
restrict.
of what if, it's
Yeah,
like, but
but
I'll segue onto the thought I had before of like just continue Tales of the Jedi. Like, think of the 3 episode story we got
yeah,
of Dooku and Ahsoka. Like, imagine just having that for like every character, just having like
oh,
this specific story of like how they became a Jedi and like what they did. Like, you know, a Kit Fisto one, a Mace Windu one, like even
I
more
would
Mace Windu
love
one,
that.
a Madame Jocostanu one, like how she became leader of the Jedi Archives, like all these, just do all these Jedi, because it's like it's still that Clone Wars energy, but then we don't have that. Oh, season 7 of season 20 billion of the Clone Wars is getting boring now. Like if it's this show that's
Yeah,
kind of
yeah,
based around, it's a different story every week, might be in different time periods, I think that would work, in my opinion. So not really a what if, but it's more of a canonical kind of short stories of little parts of characters' lives.
yeah. Shout out to CB with the CA20. Y'all are gangsters. Yeah,
Gangsters.
Hannah's
That's, you just look at me and you go, that's a gangster.
that's an
That
Aussie
is,
gangster right there.
you betcha. I'll shiv you, mate.
If you see her in the streets, you better hop on your kangaroo and turn around, baby.
Oh man, I'm coming after you. Give me all
Yeah.
your siggy butts. Oh man.
What if the next celebration is in Australia? What if they're like 2027, we're doing 50 years in Australia?
That would be insane. I better be like the queen of organizing it. I swear to God. If they don't appoint me to like run it and host that, I will quit everything. I don't know. It'd be insane. I really was like banking on that they were going to do Celebration 2025. I thought they were going to do this one in Australia, to be honest, the one in Japan, because it's like obviously they
Revenge of
wanted
the
to get
Sith.
to. It was
It
like
was
made
filmed over there.
here.
Yeah.
They clearly wanted the celebration to be on this part of the world, you know, America, Europe, and then, you know, Asia Pacific area. I really, 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 really was hoping it was going to be in Sydney here, but I think a big thing is we don't have any Disney parks here, and they obviously want to line that up more.
Yeah.
And also, yeah, I think we like our population size. I know that's kind of a lame excuse, but like we got hardly any people here. I don't know if they got to like. Yeah, I feel like they think it's too expensive to do it here, but I would love it. I would die. I would die.
Oh, that'd be awesome. It's my favorite too.
100%.
So good.
It's good shit. Meaner than a wombat. So just Tales of the Jedi again. Yeah, Tales of the Jedi. Like, come on.
It was
Gotta
so
have that
good.
more. 100%.
So freaking good. Well, you got anything else? I think that might wrap it up for
think that's
today.
I think that's all my thoughts for today. I think I've covered everything that I've been thinking Star Wars. What about you?
No, that's everything.
Easy.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Tales of the Sith Mega Bag Fumble. I love that. I love it. Tales of the Empire. 100%.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Tony. You want to close this bad boy out?
All right, guys. Appreciate all you guys. It was a blast. We'll see you guys next week. Same time, same place. And remember to always choose the Sith side.
The Sith side.
See you guys.